Introducing the all-new Corolla.
On July 30th, Tina William took her 5-year-old daughter Emiliana, or Millie, to FHP clinic for a boil on her chest. She was given 2 shots of an antibiotic called Rocephin and was also prescribed another antibiotic, sulfatrimeth, to take at home for 10 days. But a few days later, William brought Millie back because she wasn't getting better. She was given another round of Rocephin shots and told to continue taking sulfatrimeth at home. But several days later, William says her daughter was getting worse with fevers and vomiting, so she took her back to FHP on August 10th. Puzzled, doctors ordered blood tests that indicated Millie's liver was damaged.
And she pointed out the numbers. They were 400s, in the 400s plus. She gave me the range of the normal range. It was like from 15 to 30.
Tests also indicated urinary tract infection, says William, so doctors gave her a different set of antibiotic to treat it. William was concerned with all the antibiotics Millie was taking, but she says she was even more concerned that her daughter wasn't getting better. 2 days later, Millie's condition deteriorated. She developed spots and rashes all over her body, her eyes tearing profusely, but not from crying. That evening, William took her back to FHP.
This time, something was telling me that she was having problem with the medication.
William voiced these concerns to the attending physician, but
the physician had said, no, we've never had no problem. We've been giving that kind of medicine. She said something like it's rarely. So when she said the word rarely, I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking possibilities.
To keep Millie's reactions under control, she was given Benadryl and a steroid shot at the clinic, then sent home. She was set to return the next morning at 11:30 for a follow-up with Dr. Leon Guerrero. Overnight, however, Millie's condition had worsened, so William rushed her daughter to the emergency room. While there, an ER physician immediately suspected Stevens-Johnson syndrome.
And he turned around and he said, it's caused by medication reaction.
Out of courtesy, Dr. Leon Guerrero was contacted, who arrived a few hours later.
So Leon Guerrero came, rushed in, and stood where my daughter's head was. He looked down, kind of took off the cover, the sheet, and then he's like, okay, where are your folks from? And I said, we are from Chuk. As soon as I said where we were from, quickly backed off.
He stepped back.
He stepped back and he announced, isolate this patient. This is a measles case.
Brought to tears, William vehemently disagreed with Dr. Leon Guerrero, pointing out that he had made that assumption without a thorough examination.
Just by me saying and answering to his question, where we're from, just because I said we're Chukis, he presumed that my daughter has measles.
William and her family have lived on Guam for 30 years, and Millie has not been to Chuk. Her shots are up to date, and she was ready to start kindergarten on the 18th, but Millie was still sent to isolation. Outraged, William contacted her insurance and switched doctors. The following day, a new doctor assessed Millie and also diagnosed her with Stevens-Johnson, not measles.
I just want my daughter to be well again. The discrimination part could at least minimize. I put my trust on the physicians, the doctors. I didn't know that this was going to happen. I get that response. And I accept, but at least, when it comes to life-threatening, give us a little bit of your respect and accept us as we are.